Live from WHO TV 13 News, home of Chopper 13, this is Live at 5.
Good evening, I'm John Bachman.
And I'm Lori Groves.
Chances are you're one of the thousands of...
Braved the passenger seat since Truman was president. Bill Hanson started a driver's ed program half a century ago.
And he is still teaching the secrets of parallel parking. You may see him on the road surrounding Clarion. Emily Schmidt rode along for a lesson, Emily.
Well, you could say that Bill Hanson feels old. His students have a way of telling him he taught their grandparents to drive, but he says he feels like a kid when he's teaching driver's ed.
Still more. There you go.
Bill Hanson is the Cal Ripken of driver's ed. 51 years of teaching. That's an endurance record.
We signal look and yield, which spells the word sly. S-L-Y, signal look yield.
More than 3,000 teenage students, 0 accidents.
I think we had a scratched fender one time, but we've been close a few times.
Just ask Gary Brandt, a former student who 44 years later remembers his mistake.
Turned to look at the dog, I turned right almost into a train that was parked there. And it was the only time I ever saw Bill really get tense and slam on the brakes, the dual controls, you know, and I got a little talking to.
Looks good. And then across when it's safe. And looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Generations in town cherish Mr. Hanson's words of wisdom.
If we were driving too fast, too quickly, he would tell us to slow down, that we were getting a little peppy.
Not too pokey and not too peppy.
Bill Hanson retired from shop teaching 15 years ago, but retire from this?
That's what my wife's been asking me for the last 16 years. I don't know. That's the truth.
After all, he's spent more than 18,000 hours, that's 2 years, getting kids licensed to drive.
You got to get on your side of the road.
He's not ready to park this job just yet.
We're home safe. Isn't that what they say?
And as for Mr. Hanson's driving record, well, this is what he tells us. He once was picked up for going 35 in a 25 zone, but that was back in 1948. He says 63 years without a ticket.
Wow.
He learned his lesson very well. Cooler temperatures to begin.